just before the break, we were taking a look at the match between Unimil and Helderberg. Unimil coming away with a 1-point win there. This coming weekend, Helderberg travelled to Brackenfell. Of course, things did not really work out for Brackenfell when they played against False Bay this weekend, so it's going to be a tough call. But let's take a look at the prediction. This week's prediction says that the odds, ironically, are in favour of Brackenfell. Brackenfell have got a 2-to-1 odds favour here. Right. Jerome and Faisal are both saying that this is not going to work. But, gentlemen, we are looking at home game statistics here. And interestingly enough, Brackenfell are scoring more points at home than Helderberg is scoring when they play away from home. Brackenfell is also scoring more tries when they play at home than Helderberg is scoring when they play away. And so the barometer tells us that the odds are in favor of Brackenfell. Jerome.
Yeah, look, I think the only thing for me on this barometer is that the fan factor. I think that obviously with their crowd, they've got a good crowd and they support their team. It doesn't matter what happened, but I think I'll go with Helderberg.
So this time around, Faisal, you're also shaking your head like one of those dogs in the back of a Datsun.
I think the barometer hasn't been right for the last couple of weeks. I think, like Jerome says, I think if you look at everything, you take everything, it's not about the numbers and the stats and that there. I think this weekend, like especially from the Helderberg side, they're going to go out there. They realize they've got to win this game, and Brackenfell also, after they lost, I think the weekend, they would also want to come out fighting.
Yeah, well, folks, it's going to be an interesting game then. We'll see whether or not the stats add up. But let's go take a look now at the highlights between Villages and Marties. right, there we go. Final result then going in favor of Villagers. 45 points to 15. Good win then for Villagers. And the barometer, gentlemen, had it in favor last week of Villagers, just to make sure that you understand the statistics. Jerome, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, look, you can see the second half, the students didn't pitch. I think their 3-week break, I don't know if they did anything because they normally go home. And you can see Villagers were working. So, and some good tries by Villagers there at the end, just offloads and good interplay. So yeah, it's just one-sided.
All right, Faisal, let me ask you then the barometer this week. Villagers, they're going to host Kales River. Kales River come off a win this past weekend against St. George's. The barometer says that the odds are in favor of Villagers, that Villagers come off a win there against Marty's. They are winning 40% of their games at home. Kales River are still on the trail back. Odds are in favor of Villagers though. So, your call on the barometer.
Yeah, I don't know, me and the barometer the last couple of weeks.
I don't actually think so. I think you've matched most of your calls except for your favorite Langa side.
I think with this game, I want to go with the underdogs. I so much want to see, especially at the bottom of the table, it's quite exciting to see. I mean, it's like 1 point difference from the bottom 4 or 5 teams. So I think from a rugby perspective, from my side, I just want to see a bit more excitement there at the bottom. I think if Kales River can win this, it should unravel a lot of the other guys there at the bottom as well.
So Jerome, if Kales River want to win this game, they are going to have to score. They're going to have to score more points away from home than they normally do. If it's as simple as that. Yeah,
it's as simple as that. And I mean, look, it's going to be Villagers at home. It's going to be tough, but I think for Kales River, they're on a roll now.
They're on a roll. They've got their tails up now.
They're picking up. So I think it's important for them. Just to get points out of this game also, because it's become crucial now. We're going into the second half, so they need points. So it's just to get points out of this game, I think.
But it's also interesting to see how certain teams get started a bit late and then they start picking up the momentum. And we do know anything can happen on the day.
Yeah, look, Kales River, they also changed their coach earlier on, and it takes time for a coach to get used to the players and the players to get used to a coach. And I can see the coach now understand what the guy wants. So that's why it's starting to happen for them now.
All right, folks, when we come back from the break, we're going to take a look at NTK up against CPUT. Don't go away.